Well, good morning. I thought it would be fun to come on IGTV and film a quick tutorial with you guys to get ready. I'll be focusing mainly on eyes, and I'll be using my new Tartiste Pro palette. I'm just going to do a simple kind of fall inspired eye look. So to get started, all I have on my face right now, I put on a little bit of my Too Faced Born This Way foundation and a little bit of Becca under eye kind of brightening corrector, but I don't have on any concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes before I finish the rest of my face. So I'm just going to set my eyeshadow with the MAC Paint Pot base, and I just use a nice little flat brush to do this. And I find that this really helps my eye makeup stick the best. Okay, now we're all ready. And the shade I'm using in this MAC Paint Pot is Painterly. It's my favorite. It's just a perfect nude. So in the Tartiste Pro palette, which if you have eyeshadow shades that are similar, I'm kind of going to be going with a warm kind of brown and orange look. So I'm going to start by highlighting my brow bone first with a lighter shade. Like I said, I'm not going to do a look that's too crazy today, just kind of going for some simple eyeshadow. Okay. Then if you have this palette, I'll name off the shades. I'm probably going to start with the shade Bold. It's this kind of medium warm brown down here. And with a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to apply this to my lid. That's really, really nice and warm. Just screams fall to me. I can't get the right, there we go. Yeah, it's very warm. And I do love this palette. If you don't already own it, the shades are extremely pigmented. I used it for the first time earlier this week, and I went in with a dark color not realizing quite how pigmented it was, and so I got a really smoky look by accident. So I know now to kind of use a little bit of a lighter hand. So that's super, super easy. And then just with a kind of fluffy crease brush, I'm probably going to use this top shade. It's kind of very coppery, called Whimsy. I'm going to put a little bit of this ethereal shimmer with it. Tap off some of my excess. And we're just going to kind of build that starting in the outer corner and kind of work its way in right in that crease. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I like that a lot. Woo! And this brush that I'm using is a Sonia Kashuk crease brush that you can find at Target, and I like it a lot. And now I'm basically just going to blend these two together. Try to get them as similar as possible. put a little shimmer on top. I'm just gonna work in it back and forth. Oh, so fall. And then, since I kind of want a little bit of a lighter application, I'm just gonna go back with that big fluffy brush and just kind of blend it all in. I'm not going for a very defined crease. I just kind of want to look a little bit more uniform. So, that screams fall to me. I don't know about you. So to pair with this, I'll probably go in with the brow and then use a brown eyeliner, and we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, so I did my eyes. I filled in my brows with a little bit of brow gel. I'll come back to those in a second. But I wanted to talk concealer. So my favorite concealer is obviously the Tarte Shape Tape. I've talked about it plenty. So this is how I usually apply. I'm wearing the shade light medium. I'm kind of transitioning in between my normal light neutral, light medium one is I'm more tan. And then right here, I apply the Glow Wand from the Tarte Shape Tape line, just to highlight the tops of my cheekbones. So now I'm just gonna go in with a damp beauty blender and blend this right in. And obviously, how you apply your concealer is totally a preference thing based on your eye shape and how bad your dark circles are. But it blends in flawlessly. And I like to highlight the top of my nose, right in between my eyebrows. My chin likes to have a little bit of redness since I do have rosacea. Get that other eye. And notice how I'm kind of sweeping it up, but I'm also, use my finger to get right in there. Pulling it down just a smidge. I'm not making like two deep triangles, but I'm not just applying it right here in the under eye area. And then unfortunately right now I'm really struggling with my allergies, so my dark circles are worse than normal. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of my lighter shade of Shape Tape, which is light neutral. And just put two little dots right where I need them. Okay, use my finger to get a little bit further up in there. And I use just a little bit extra right on the nose. And I like to do just a little bit of my face, then do my eyes, and then finish the rest. Just in case I have any eyeshadow fall out, I don't want it to totally screw up my under eye concealer. Okay, so that's good, and now I'm gonna go in and set this with powder. So I am almost done with this makeup look. I went ahead and finished my face, did a little bit of light contour, some blush, and now I'm just going to finish out my eyes. So I put a quick little swipe of eyeliner on the top, but I really kind of like to smudge it out with some darker shades. So I'm going to go in with this warm brown called Edgy. And this really works best with a slant brush, but mine is missing. And it is a mystery. So I'm just gonna smudge that right in there. And it kind of softens up that eyeliner look. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply just a smidge. I do not wear liner on my under eye, on my lower lash line. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of color and smudge that in underneath to kind of round out that eye look. right into the lash line. Okay. Now, all I need to do is apply mascara and I am good to go. But before I usually apply mascara, I usually go in with a setting spray. Today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Matte because I like to be matte. I like a little bit of highlight, but I like to be matte overall. So I'm going to finish with this and then I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm all ready to go for the day. All right, the final look is done. This was a super, super easy eye and I am obsessed with how it turned out. I've never really tried kind of coppery eyeshadow, but I was feeling really inspired this fall, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. Just a little bit of shimmer goes a long way. So to finish it all off, I applied the Ulta Beauty Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Rose Quartz, and it's just kind of a warm, it's kind of in between a coral and a rose. I'm not really into brown when it comes to lipstick color, so I like how this pairs with it. So if you've been looking for some fall makeup inspiration, hopefully this helped you. I included a couple little application things that I like to do. Obviously, if you want to check out more full makeup tutorials, you can find those on my blog. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.